Hey Kyle, UCLA's got one of the more explosive backs in the conference in Felton, and then Brown's been a nice piece for them also. What stands out to you about their skill sets and what's going to take from you guys as a defense to stop them?
Yeah, I think both of those guys are really skilled runners. We recognize that here. I think it's going to take a full defensive effort, 11 guys running to the ball, surrounding the ball at all times, and I think that's going to be a focus this week.
Hunter.
As a leader of the team, what has your role been like the past couple weeks, just trying to keep guys mood up and focused? And can you kind of just talk about just what your role has been the past couple weeks?
Yeah, I think it's just been keeping everyone focused. We still got games to play, games to win, so I think that's a big mindset on the teams. We got to finish this season. And show that we're a good football team. Unfortunately, things have happened with COVID-19, but we still got games to play and games to win. So that's the focus.
Jacob.
Hey Kyle, what were the last 3 weeks like for you personally? What did you go through, and kind of describe for us the challenges of what that was like?
Yeah, with the building being shut down, just trying to stay focused on football. I'm trying to stay in shape. That's been, my main mentality. Like I said before, we still have games to finish. We still have games to win. So, keeping my mindset there and just making sure everyone on the team's fine. And that's the mindset of the team. That's been the main focus, the main goal.
Oh.
I know for you personally, it might have been really frustrating to be out for these 3 weeks. You finally get your first start as a Sun Devil, played a pretty good game against USC. When you look back at that game, which I know feels like a million years ago, how'd you feel about your performance again, your first time starting?
Yeah, obviously, the win is all that matters, and we fell short of that. But I believe that was a learning lesson for this team. Going forward, we'll learn how to finish. But wins all that matters in my eyes. So we didn't get the win, so it wasn't good enough. Bottom line.
Jeff.
How can you hear me? Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How hard is it going to be to pick up where you left off? Given the time in between games, and also the fact that you probably aren't going to have everybody out there that was playing against USC.
Yeah, with some time off, it's always difficult to pick right back up, but I feel like the whole team has stayed focused, stayed locked in. We realize, we still have season left. We still got games to show like what type of team we are. So I believe, we should pick up where we left off, truly.
Jacob.
Whether it's from a conditioning standpoint or from a communication standpoint, what have you noticed in terms of your teammates' abilities when they've come back, in terms of how they've looked on the field, maybe how they've handled the situation, just from your perspective? How's everybody handled this?
I think we've all handled it like professionals. That's the type of standard we've set here. Everyone act like a pro, be a pro. So I think everyone's handled it like a pro. And conditioning wise, communication wise, I think, we're right back where we were in the beginning.
Michael.
Yeah, Kyle, let's piggyback off that a little bit too. I mean, obviously chemistry comes and knowing where obviously calls and where guys are going to be comes with playing games. Yes, you get it in practice, but the game speed obviously being a little bit quicker. So do you feel, chemistry wise, you guys have picked up where you left off? And then secondly, obviously, I know you saw that, in your obviously time away, that unfortunately your alma mater in Saguaro had some cases and got shut down. Just your thoughts on that as well too.
Yeah, with the first question, I do believe we've left off where we were in the beginning. We emphasize that in practice every day. Treat it like a game every day. So I think with that mentality, that's the best you can do. And then secondly, with Saguaro's situation, I was heartbroken for those guys. Truly, probably some of the best memories of my life. At Saguaro, and it was sad to see the way that happened. But at the end of the day, it's about the safety of the players long term, and I'm just glad to hear that everyone's safe.
Couple more questions for Kyle. Jacob.
Kyle, what were some of the things that you did over the last 3 weeks to stay in shape physically? Was there stuff at home? Were you able to get into a gym? What did you do?
Just like the prior breaks when we had COVID in the beginning, went on my runs, stayed active. worked on my stretching. Just the same thing as in the beginning. Just stayed working out every single day. Treated it like I was still in the stadium, and that's really it.
Jeff?
So yeah, on that same line, was it almost easier this time around because of what you went through all the way through the summer and, up until the beginning of training camp?
Absolutely, I think it was easier. It was more of like an expected thing. The beginning I think took everyone in the world off guard going in quarantine. This time, just going through all 2020, you never know what's going to happen, so you just stay ready at all times.
Jacob?
Kyle, Hermit mentioned that one of his biggest frustrations was that you guys were able to go basically 8 months without any serious COVID-related setbacks. And then once you finally got going with the season, it fit you guys. From your perspective, how tough was that reality, and how did you mentally handle that?
It was unfortunate. I felt like, the team, we were really focused. But like Coach Herm says, this virus is invisible. You can't see it. It's an invisible monster. There's really no way to see it coming. It is what it is. We're moving forward now. Looking forward to finishing the season with some wins.